Well, James, clearly a disappointing day for you. What did you make of it?
We first 20 minutes of the first half, we disappointed me the most. Thought we got outdone a little bit in central areas, overloaded us particularly well, which then felt as though we rectified a little bit with the change of shape. But ultimately, we didn't defend well enough today as a team, so that's what's cost us the game. Felt as though we were in control of the game later until the penalty, which is disappointing.
Yeah, let's talk about the penalty.
Yes.
You clearly don't think it was. Talk us through it from your point of view.
Yeah, on two counts really. Mickey, I've watched it back. Mickey gets bowled over and come. He gets bowled over, it's a foul, and then Mickey gets the ball for the penalty that he gives. And I have to be very, very careful what I say, because I don't want to get fined and I want my kids to have presents for Christmas, so I am careful what I say.
But it clearly infuriated you. You went to see the referee on full time. Have you spoken to him since?
No, we're not allowed to go and speak to him. So I just try to understand why he gave the penalty. Wouldn't give me an answer on it and just kept walking away and got security over for a reason I don't understand.
Because whilst you were disappointed with your team's defending, it was 1-0 at the time. You were still right in the game, and ultimately that takes it away from you, doesn't it?
Yeah, the decision changed the game for me. And then we're chasing it, and then we make a mistake for the goal as a team, which happens because we're chasing the game. So I have to accept that. We've made the subs to chase the game, and that's what happens. And we needed to be a little bit more streetwise really with it, but can't take credit away from them. They've had 18 shots at goal, we've had 12. We controlled the game with the ball, but we've not controlled both boxes.
You'll be looking for a response now, and the games don't come much bigger if it goes ahead, of course, against the leaders on Boxing Day.
Yeah, I really hope it goes ahead, because we need to put things right from today, which gives us that extra edge and extra motivation to do well in front of our fans. And the travelling fans today were amazing, didn't stop. So I feel more disappointed for them as well, because they've come all this way. So yeah, it's not an ideal one for me today.
You hope it goes ahead on Boxing Day. Have you had any indication from the powers that be whether it will go ahead?
No, I've had no indication. I just know I've got a managers meeting on Monday at 3 o'clock to find out with regards to protocols from the EFL.
And what do you think should happen? Because clearly the rates everywhere are going up. Only 4 League 2 matches today. Would you be in support of sort of a circuit breaker?
I just think we've got to do what's best for society and for football. So as long as we can do things safely, then that's what we've got to try and do.
Okay, thank you, James.
Thank you, nice to meet you.
In terms of tests and learning and all that, that was a very different challenge to Crawley and Sutton, who came frustrated. They were a side that really played good football and put you under pressure.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team, and they were excellent in transition today. We didn't cope well enough with them on their counter attack. Can't take anything away from their performance, because I thought they were very good. Just felt as though that after we changed a few things at half time, we controlled it a little bit better. But ultimately, that one counter attack and decisions from the officials ultimately changed the game.
You need to flat 4 after about 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so
just felt as though their 2 number 10s were causing us problems, and we needed to push Matty in with Robbie to deal with their 2 10s, which caused a slight issue. So that's why we did that.
Caught them on the hop with what they were doing, or was it just?
No, we didn't deal with it particularly well.
Mark says good chance to respond. That's what you want to see from the side after.
Yeah, for sure, and I think that the lads spoke really well afterwards in the change room, so that pleased me a lot as well, with how the senior group in that change room kind of felt that what we need to do to move on. So that pleased me immensely as a manager.
Lewis Collins.
Yeah, Lewis unfortunately has tested positive for COVID. After the press conference that was yesterday.
Okay.
So I didn't know before that press conference. Yeah.
So I think that's the second time.
I think he's isolated. He's isolation. So that's that. So if you look, we've gone from 6 strikers to 3. So that's just the way it is. So that's football, isn't it?
That's where you could do with having a 9-man bench to give these young lads, Nye, Livermore, Harrison Bright, all the others.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't understand why we don't have a 9-man bench. Why we haven't continued that from pre-COVID to give people opportunities.
and they're going to be needed, aren't they? Because in these COVID times, we've seen squads being stretched.
Yeah, for sure, it will be, and we need to ensure that we give players the opportunities to be able to move players in and out. Because if you look, potentially we've got 3 or 4 players that are going to come back, but not train for a period of time, and physically it's not right. And to be fair to Matty Dolan, I took Matty off on 60 minutes, but he's been ill all week with a sickness bug, and it's this time of year with things that I don't quite understand. We haven't got a 9-man bench.
You tell the young lads, sort of, make sure you're ready, because I might be calling on you.
Yeah, and that's what I keep saying about one club, one county, and I'm not just saying it as a strap line, I'm saying it because everybody's important. So that's where the academy have to realise, or they do realise their importance to what we're trying to do at this football club.